happy that I'm putting it into action. That's all you gotta say.
His voice is better than mine.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We back at it again with Cedars podcast. So today we will be talking about the exhibition that we had 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. It's our PYP exhibition, and here we have.
I'm Mirna from grade 5A, one of the students that was in the PYP exhibition.
Okay, so tell us about your experience.
So it was really nice. Each student worked very hard on their projects. Each project had its own nice thing. Yeah.
So can you tell us about your project?
So our project title or a topic was gender equality. We did a mix between 5 subjects, which are arts, culture, forming technology, PE, and science. So we did some models like muscles, which are science. We used forming technology to put around the muscle that we need to explain on was LED lights.
Okay.
We used a sculpture to do the football players inside the football field.
Okay, good. So you mentioned so many different forms of art, and who were the teachers or who were the people who were responsible to help you guys?
Mr. Ayman, our sport teacher, was our mentor and who used to support us, also help us, give us some information. He was a really good mentor.
The things that you have learned so far in 5 years of you studying, and how you managed to put all that experience, all that knowledge that have been somewhere back in your brain into action.
So it's really good, a benefit, when you learn something through activities, put it inside an action. It's really much more fun. You memorize it more, than when you bring a book and memorize it from it. It's really much fun, and you will love this topic.
Okay, and one thing is you guys will actually learn how to work as a team and as a group.
Yeah.
And genuinely, me myself, after studying all these years in my life, my last 2.5 years of my university, I was working at the same time. So this is where I learned most about my subject of studying, which was business, right? But when I was actually putting everything, all my knowledge into work, this is where I actually learned. So what I can tell and what is actually happening here is you guys are learning it and putting it in action at the same time. So it genuinely makes you guys to learn even more than just memorizing it from the book, right?
Yeah.
So anything else you want to add about our PYP exhibition, or your own project, or yourself maybe?
So while we were working as a teamwork. Each one had her own job to work. And actually, if it was alone, each one has their own project, it will be more harder, because all the things that you have to do, it's on you. But if you have more than one partner inside the project, it will be more easier, because each one has their own job to do.
Right. And as they say, teamwork makes the dream work. So did it work for you guys? How was the result?
So the result, lots of as you know, Ma'arif schools came. Yeah. So the students from Ma'arif who came and asked us about the project, most of them they loved it. They were it's so nice, so pretty. I loved the way that you explain. Even a Ma'arif teacher also gave us a note, which was very nice.
Can you tell us about the note?
Yeah, she wrote inside the note, it's a really nice idea. Our society needs such a nice awareness. Keep it up.
Amazing. So thanks a lot for your time. It was lovely talking to you. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. That was Mirna from 5A and talked about our PYP exhibition. Yeah, thank you all. So back at it again, we have another guest. We have Hakim right here. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Hakim from grade 5B. I was in the PYP exhibition.
Okay, so can you please explain a little bit about your project?
My project was about saving water animals, which we built 3 posters. One had about the central idea, and some had the problems, and the other one had the solutions. And our mentor was Ms. Rokan. but Mr. Mahmoud did help us on the well, which we created a big well, and we put nets and on it so it looks like it's stuck.
Okay, so you said you had 3 posters about it, right? So can you give us a tiny summary or tiny explanation about each one of them?
Yeah, one of them had the problems, which was global warming, overfishing, habitat destruction, and water pollution. The other one had central idea, the key concepts, the related concepts, and the third one had the solutions, which was for the global warming, overfishing, and habitat destruction, water pollution.
Okay, so out of all these projects that we had at our PYP exhibition, which one was your favorite? Beside your own, obviously.
Okay, I think the hard choice. The Arabic one was good with Miss Marcel.
Okay. And do you know what was it about? Can you tell us like a little bit about it?
No, it looked nice. I was at my project.
Okay. okay, makes sense. So, you were talking about global warming and like overfishing and these kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, can you tell us a little bit more about the solution that you guys came up with? What could be the solution to end, not 100% to end all these disasters that we have on planet Earth, but like how could we kind of like reduce the problems or kind of wash it off a little bit?
For global warming, the solution is to use electric stuff. Example, using electric cars instead of gas cars, and electric scooters, electric skateboards. For the solution for overfishing is to fish less, because a lot of fish have gone extinct, like the megalodon all time.
Okay.
And the solution for water pollution is to recycle, which is one very important one. And we can plant trees and that, which can help a lot.
Yeah, obviously. So the moral of your project, I would say, is to save planet Earth, right?
Yeah.
To help Mother Nature to recover.
Yes.
That would be amazing. Actually, that's something I would look forward to. But what can we do, right?
Yes.
We can only do so much. But it's very important. So you guys, how old are you, may I ask?
I'm 11 years old.
You're 11 years old. So as an 11-year-old, you have this bright idea of saving planet Earth. And you are not just keeping it for yourself, you are sharing it between your friends, your students, and in your entire school. So you would raise more awareness for it. So I think this is such an important thing for you guys to do. And hopefully, next generation, one after another, we will take better care of planet Earth, right?
Yeah.
All right. Again, thank you so much for your time. It was lovely talking to you. And anything else you want to add to this?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, man.
I talked all about it.
All right. Thank you so much. So, our final guest is the one and only Ms. Tuqa, our PYP exhibition coordinator. So, hello. Thanks for coming. And so, introduce yourself and give us a tiny bit of information about what was going on 2 days ago.
Okay, so I'm Ms. Tuqa. I'm the English and PYP coordinator at Cedars International School. And a couple of days ago, we had, I believe, our second PYP exhibition for grade 5. And it was actually a great success for our second year. And yeah, that was all about it. What do you want to know more?
Everything.
Everything. Okay, so it's a long process. We started like 3 months ago. You know, the PYP goes through phases. We went through the research part, where we had our students doing the research at home. And then we had research at school, where they collaborate together to do that at school with their mentors. And the last part was the planning and applying the projects.
Okay, so during this time, like you said, 3 months, right? So what do you think was like the most challenging part about it?
So the most challenging part was to let students understand they need to collaborate. There was no collaboration at first, and they were like, no, I'm going to be working with my friends. So that's when we had to like rearrange everything all over again and divide them into different groups and make them have that mindset of collaborative thinking.
Mm-hmm. So, who was coming up with the ideas and like the ideas for each project? Who actually like was helping the students?
Okay. When it comes to the ID, we normally refer to the 17 goal of the UN.
Mm-hmm.
So we gave them those topics, they researched them at home, and they came up with the ideas. So they need to find a problem. It could be in their school community, like a global problem, and then they would figure out the solution.
Right on, right on. What was the most fun thing you done through this whole thing? Like, like the most enjoyable moment of, besides finishing it, obviously.
Of course, yeah. The most fun part was like, I think, before they finished the project, they had those artistic touches to be done on each project, and it was done with the sculpture and the art teachers. That was pretty fun. And I also enjoyed the presentation parts because I was following up during the 3 months, and I was freaking out. I was like, okay, nothing is going to come up from these projects, but then I saw the presentations, the information that was provided, how great they did, and how teachers were following up, and I was like, oh wow, okay, that's good. Yeah, they can come up with something good.
Okay, so how many projects we had?
So we had 11 projects
Mm-hmm.
with different themes, because you know in the PYP we have 6 themes. We kind of covered, I believe, all the themes in all the projects, and we had very universal problems, I would say. Some projects were dealing with environmental problems. We had, for the first time, gender equality, where students were working on the enrollment of women in sport,
Mm-hmm.
and how it should be about equity, not equality. We also had some community problems like languages. Some students were trying to create translators to solve the problem of Kurdish. We don't have good apps for translating Kurdish.
Right, that's actually true.
Yeah.
If you don't want to answer, don't answer, but which one was your favorite?
Which one was my favorite?
That was, by the way, from grade 5 till 9, right?
It's only for grade 5 because it's,
only grade
it's
5.
a graduation project.
Uh-huh.
It's mainly done for grade 5 because it's their last year of the PYP program, the primary years program. That's when they're moving to the MYP. So it only happens for grade 5. When it comes to my favorite project, I personally cannot pick. On the other hand, I would say I really loved the one that talks about the translation, since it's my field, and
Right.
I also love the one that talks about the gender equality because we don't have a lot of women implementation in sport.
Right on. So, Ms. Tuqa, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Very useful
I'm
information.
very happy to be here as well. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. And guys, this is it for this Thursday. We'll catch up to you guys soon. And any comments, anything you guys would like to suggest us, please don't hesitate, DM or just comment and we'll catch up to it. Thank you guys so much and see you next Thursday.